Do you know children who sound like this?
You're such a mean mom! I'm never changing my clothes ever again. These are my favorite.
Or act like this?
I don't want to go to bed. I don't want a bedtime. I want to stay up.
Then they may need strict Stilletos, Nannies Incorporated. When it comes to parenting, parents should use a parenting style that focuses more on prevention of problems through development of personal boundaries rather than the reaction to problems. This style of parenting takes time, patience, and eternal love and is concerned with the long-term outcome of the child to create a properly socialized and functional contribution. It is easy for parents to do a quick fix in a present conflict, but this only postpones the resolution of the problem seen in the child or children. It is important to remember that parenting has to do with more than the present. You are preparing your child for the future. It is important to institute boundaries with your kids because a child needs to know where she begins, what she needs to take responsibility for, and what she does not need to take responsibility for. If she knows that the world requires her to take responsibility for her own personhood and life, then she can learn to live up to those requirements and get along well in life.
Walk past me. Go.
The concepts and principles of boundaries are explicit and clear, and boundaries give the safety of known consequences for failure. External boundaries that are set forth by the parent become internalized by the child and are established for life. Today, we will be discussing two important boundaries that parents should instill in their children, and they are the law of respect and the law of sowing and reaping.
Look at all the toys, Mom. Oh, I know. They're so pretty. Look at this one, Mom. Look at it. It's all sparkly.
Yes.
Can I have it?
No.
Please?
No.
Mom, I really want it. It's so pretty.
I said no.
Mom, I want the peacock, Mom.
You do not need it. You have enough animals.
I want it.
Oh, look at this one, sweetie.
I don't like it.
But it's shiny.
So stupid.
Why? It goes so perfectly with SpongeBob.
I want some more candy.
I just gave you a sucker. You don't need any more.
I want more.
You don't need any more. You just had one.
But I just want one more piece, please.
I said no.
Mom.
No.
Really? I just want another piece, please.
No.
I said please.
I said no. Okay, get off the floor. I will give you a Starburst.
No. Starburst?
Yes. Red, your favorite kind. All right. Now no more of that. Here's your candy if you stop.
Right there. Never reinforce this kind of behavior with candy. Yes, she may be embarrassing you, but she's actually embarrassing herself more than you. So, if you want to correct this behavior, you can either leave or stay strong in your resolve to say no.
And
The law of sowing and reaping. This law stands to teach the child you reap what you sow, and in doing so the child learns self-control. Every behavior a child engages in has an equal and opposite consequence. These consequences can either reinforce or deter the behavior and its repetition. Life works on reality consequences, and true change in behavior comes only when someone's behavior causes him to encounter reality consequences like pain or losses of time, money, possessions, and people he enjoys. If a child does not internalize this boundary, they grow up with no concept of consequences and therefore no concept of reality. As a member of society, they have no self-control, so they continue making bad choices, not expecting the negative consequences society has for them. Life becomes much more difficult for them because they don't have the self-control to look at the choices they have and picture the different consequences and which one benefits them.
let's
I
go.
don't want to go. I just want my therapy. My leg is so weird. I love this show. Ooh, SpongeBob's coming on next. Let's watch it.
No!
Mom said I have the remote.
No!
This is my favorite episode. Don't. Stop.
No!
Don't.
Bad weather, bad weather!
Don't. I didn't want anyone to know that. Be quiet.
No! I don't want to watch SpongeBob!
I do. Stop.
No! No!
What in the world is going on in here?
She called
Nothing.
me names.
Just stop.
No!
No more of this.
Mom, she
I've
called me
had it. Jill, stop.
No, Janet! Stop what you're doing. You are shielding Jill from Jolie's reactions. Right now, Jill is not understanding how Jolie is feeling. You need to let Jolie tell Jill how she's feeling about Jill's bad behavior. Jolie, how is Jill making you feel?
It hurts my feelings when she calls me bedwetter.
Tell Jill that.
I don't like it when you call me names. It was one time. It was an accident.
Now you should tell Jill, Jill, see how your bad behavior is making Jolie feel? You do not want her to feel this way, because you don't ever want to feel like Jolie is feeling right now. You need to be involving the victim in the problem. You cannot just shield her from other people's reactions.
Walk past me. Go.
The law of respect. This law aims to help children learn that the world does not belong to them and that they have to share it with others. Kids need to learn to treat others as they would like to be treated, but to learn this, they have to first understand how their behavior feels to other people. To gain this understanding, children have to learn that what they say and do impacts others, and then that ultimately impacts them. Parents should not shelter their child from others' reactions. The wise parent lets the child's world teach him the lessons of life, then empathizes with his pain. Then the child learns to respect the outside world's limits as well as his parents. Behavior problems in children are usually not problems at all. They are symptoms of a boundary issue. Children need their parents to be their external boundary, correcting, limiting, and providing consequences until the boundaries that were external become internal. This is why consistency in confronting the problem behaviors early in the game is so important. However, it is never too late to start establishing boundaries with children. The only hurdle parents need to understand is that the older the child is, the more time, patience, and endearing love it will take to help the child internalize those boundaries. Society depends on parents and families to socialize the next generation. It is that generation that determines the functionality of the future, and this is a concept that parents need to internalize. And just know that wherever there's a parent or child in need, I will be there. I am coming for you.